besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leslie. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. It means so much to me when you girls subscribe to my channel. If you're not new, hey bestie, welcome back to a new video. Today's video is all inspired by this book, A Court of Silver Flames. This is the last book in the series currently. I keep hearing that she's doing another book and I'm so excited because I seriously miss these characters. I am so attached. This for me is a 5-star read. The character development in this was so good. J. Maas is just so descriptive in her writing. You fall in love with every detail of this book and their life.
I'm telling you, this is such a good book.
I love them so much that I just want to call them up, check up their Instagram.
What are y'all doing? What's going on in Villars?
You guys follows along Fira's sister Nesta. She is kind of like our main character in the book. Still have everyone else's point of view, but the main people that this book bases off of is Nesta and Cassian. She is very different from Fira. She is strong,
but she's also mean and
her mental health is not the best. Have you ever felt that, like, when you don't feel good for some of the things that you've done in the past, you wish you would have reacted different, you wish you would have said things differently than when they came out? And sometimes, like, you're just a person that loves really strong and somehow that always comes out the wrong way. That is Nesta. She has such a big heart, but it's held back by the walls that she puts up around because she's so afraid to get hurt, because she knows that when she loves
so immensely.
She was going down a bad road, let's just say that.
She was for the streets, girl.
Fira was like, girl, you can't be doing this. Like, you are a part of the night court. You need to hold yourself to like a higher level. Not only does Nesta find healthier ways to deal with her mental health and healthy ways to cope with everything that she's feeling inside, but she also proves to herself how strong she is and that she is an Illyrian warrior, that she is a Valkyrie, baby, okay? And that was something that I didn't expect to love as much as I did. How serious they take their training changed Nesta's point of view and respect to the people around her.
One of those people was Cassian.
And Cassian is Rhysand's like best friend. He is the general in command and he trains every single day. Shows Nesta the importance of working out every day, importance of mobility, of core strength, and also fueling your body correctly. Such a foodie and also a bookworm, so I was like, what better thing to do today for dinner than combine those things and bring you girls along. The first time that I was inspired in reading this book that really got me when Cassian and Nesta are having like this discussion over breakfast and they're about to start working out, right? And he's like, girl,
you need to eat something because you need the energy.
And she's
like, no, I'm not hungry, like I'll just eat some toast.
No girl, like you need to eat some actual protein. You need to actually fuel your body. Carbs and sugar, your body runs through that so fast. He was talking about the importance of breakfast and eating before working out. He eats eggs and porridge, which is like, I guess like oatmeal or like oats atole or something like that, but like the scrambled eggs. It's still nice and light, but it's giving you that protein and that fullness to keep you going and also give you sustainable energy. That morning I woke up so inspired by my book
and Cassian.
Nesta is very stubborn and she does not want to work out. She doesn't want to strength train.
That is so lame. Like, why do you do that?
Why do you need to work out? Tells her it builds strength, resilience, loyalty. She starts like low-key falling in love with working out. The more that she does it day in and day out, and how she feels, how hungry she is when she eats, how good she feels, the energy she's having throughout the day, like you see that slowly change in the book. So I really loved this quote in the book where she talks about falling in love with training. She says she didn't mind this training. It cleared her head, required so much thinking and breathing, and the roaring thoughts had little chance to devour her whole. With strength training and taking care of herself and building that discipline within herself. She says her head was clear. It burned with purpose, with direction and focus. She woke up each morning glad to be there. Doing all these hard things taught Nesta and her friends is that you are capable of doing anything that you set your mind to, and basically
It's like, okay, what's next? What are you gonna throw at me?
and that's what I loved so much about this book. Anytime they mention food and meals and anything like that, I get so excited because I want to recreate that meal. Like, I don't know, I feel like it helps me collide both of my worlds together, creative fictional world, and bring it into real life, and makes it feel more real. Does that make sense? A lot of the meals that are talked about in this book, it comes from the house itself because it's enchanted. So kind of like think of Beauty and the Beast, how the whole house was enchanted and all the things in it. Similar vibes to that, because again, like I was telling you girls, this is low-key a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, but with way more depth, way more action, way more passion. This is just like, yes. Very inspired for dinner. Stew with you girls, because I don't think I've ever made stew. Sometimes when they do mention the bread that they're enjoying, it's always like
Nice thick crusty bread.
so I just imagine like a nice big loaf of bun, and I'm like, okay, I need to do this. Mention like beef chunks and like roasted vegetables, so I was like, I wanted to have that roasted vegetable aspect as well. I did roast my tomatoes and garlic and a little bit of onion, and I roasted it with some avocado oil, so that's gonna be the base in my soup. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know. I'm gonna put this in the blender right now though. just cut the carne into like chunks. That way it's easier to cook. But I was just thinking, because I was like,
Girl, I'm Latina.
I want some type of spice. I was like, imagine what a chile would do in this broth. My Mexican heart needs it, okay? So let's get that. Look. To start seasoning up the meat, and I'm gonna let it get nice and brown and like a little crisp. Okay, so let's start seasoning it. I use this seasoning from Trader Joe's. It's called Everything But the Leftovers. My little sister got me this seasoning and it's actually really good. Like this one has the perfect spices that I'm going for because it has celery, rosemary, thyme, parsley, onion, black pepper, salt. So I just feel like it's perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and start adding this in. Garlic powder. Add this. It's a beefy onion soup. The vibes right now. You can't see, but it's raining. It's seriously the perfect vibes for this meal. Roasted some tomatoes, onion, and garlic in here. So I'm gonna add in a little bit of this chile ancho. I just want to see what happens. It was smelling so good. I added potatoes, celery, carrots. I want to do like the broth for it to be like simmering in it, but I want it to be kind of like tomato based, and I added a little bit of the chile ancho in there just to give it that smoky flavor. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this. What it looks like, it's like a roasted little tomato sauce. The flavor is so nice. With that one chile, it just gives it that depth of spice without being like, oh my god, I'm gonna reduce this to like a low simmer. It smells good. The broth tastes divine. We're gonna go ahead and cover it. Let it cook for like 2 hours. Keep eyeing it, checking the water levels. Taste it for salt at this point. If it needs any seasoning, just like add some salt. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cover this up, and we'll be back whenever it's all nice and so the stew is done. It smells delicious. It's been cooking for like 2 hours. The meat is nice and tender. I did go ahead and add in cornstarch just to make it a little bit thicker. It wasn't as thick as I was wanting, but I added 2 teaspoons of cornstarch and it thickened up perfectly. Meal is ready. The meat is so soft to be the perfect comfort meal for this rainy day. So I wanted to go ahead and try the first bite with you girls. We have our
crusty bread,
of course, because that's gonna make this all that much better. Just gonna dip it into the sauce. My goodness, this is so good. I personally love celery that the meat is literally like falling apart. Let me show you. Do you see that? It's literally falling apart. Food meal, protein, and we have vegetables, we have fiber. Yeah, get into it.
10 out of 10, girl. So good.
I feel like you could read this book alone because she throws so many like tidbits here that kind of like you'd understand the whole story. But if you do start with the last book, you're gonna like spoil all the other books for yourself. But if you don't want to read all of them, I highly suggest this one, especially if you are a strength training girly. You might end up falling in love with the whole story and everybody else that you want to read all the other books. But if you just want to read one, this one is so good. Love, friendship, sisterhood, building friendship, enemies to lovers. It's so freaking good. I have been telling you that I've been wanting to do a little journal with me, and I have a bullet journal. When I'm feeling really inspired or passionate about something, I love to journal about it. And this book, like I said, it really made me think about I need to have a better workout routine. And Malachi are about to do some journaling time, like crafting time. We've been coloring some pages, and I really want to journal with you girls my workout split routine. I finally got one down. Trying to do I've been trying to do, hey, get down from the table. I've been trying to do like a workout split routine, and I finally found one that I feel like it's going to be perfect. Oh, Malachi wants to show you his art. Ooh, so we're going to do a workout split routine, something that's going to help me be more structured. And after reading A Court of Silver Flames, I feel like I was really inspired to just get serious about my strength training. Come up with a workout routine that fits not only like my schedule, my lifestyle, but also works around my cycle. Having PCOS, PMDD, I'm very sensitive when it comes to my actual cycle, and I want to live according to my cycle so I can better enjoy my life, better enjoy my workout.
Oh my god! Oh!
Definitely this one too. What about his cookie? My own little workout split, and I'm going to share it with you girls. So I personally love working out one day on the weekend. It is me time that my husband's home, so he gets to be with my son and I get to enjoy a longer chill workout. There's no rush. That for me is going to be core, the importance of core, mobility, a little bit of legs, just leg press, because I feel like leg press is perfect, almost like a full body workout, because you're really working out your core, you're working out your legs and your booty, which we always want to do. And then of course jump rope, because that's my favorite form of cardio. Monday is always going to be leg day, Tuesday is upper body, Wednesday is another leg day, and Thursday is my off day. It's going to be my content at home day. So usually Thursdays I like to just stay home and work. Friday we're doing full body Friday. Still going to be considerate what part of the cycle I'm at, because that's definitely going to change the vibe of my workout. On your period, I personally don't work out during that time, but then whenever I'm going to be in my follicular phase, I know that's like your period's over, your body's going through spring, your energy is going up. So that's kind of like when you can push yourself a little bit more in your workouts. But I'm still going to be doing the same routine, the same workouts that I plan on my workout split for the next 4 to 8 weeks. I want to try to stick to that routine. Whenever I'm on my ovulation and luteal phase, that's when I tend to have the least amount of energy, especially during luteal phase. My energy goes way down. Even my emotions and my moods, like I get to a point where like, oh my god, I don't even want to be seen at the gym. Like I don't want to look at nobody, I just want to hide.
Just like not feeling it.
And sometimes that can be an excuse as to why you're not going to work out that day, but I'm like, I'm not going to let my emotions stop me. And sometimes that's what you have to do, and it feels so good because you're releasing those hormones anyways. You're balancing your mood. Like my busy mommy workout, my shy girl workout, where I literally just grab either a dumbbell or a weight plate and I go to a corner, do 4 movements, 12 reps, 4 sets, and that gets me into the gym and out. The other thing I've noticed is if my energy level is down here, girl,
Down here.
especially in my luteal phase, I'm talking about like 7 to 8 days out of period, that's when for me with PMDD I'm the worst. Like I feel strong before my period, but I just don't have the energy. So because of that, I will be pushing myself with weight. During that time, I do pinned machine workouts, meaning I'm not going up to the actual machine and putting the weights on there. I go to the pinned ones where you kind of like go sit and you do the leg extensions, the seated leg press, and you're just moving the stuff with the pin, because you don't have to re-whack no weights. You go in, do your workout, and get out. That's what I mean. Keeping that stuff in mind, where you're at in your cycle, how you can kind of like move around your workout routine to fit your lifestyle and fit where you are in your cycle, so you can still work out and still hit your goals. Hope you girls enjoy this video and that you try out some of these Cassian approved meals. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you girls next time. Bye.